Good afternoon, everybody. It's John Kirk with Travel Pulse Canada. We're here at the King Edward Omni Hotel on Yonge Street with Minister
Dionisio de Aguila.
For the islands of the Bahamas. We had a great update this afternoon, and I have to tell you, I was just saying this before we went live on camera, one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my life, truthfully, was at Emerald Bay in the island of Exuma. And we were looking up at the clouds, a rare cloudy day in the Bahamas, but the clouds were green. The reflection off of the ocean back up in the clouds, and the clouds were green. So it was fantastic. So anyway, great update today. You had a lot of media, travel agents, tour operators, and partners in there. A lot of stuff we talked about and we heard from you is things are going really, really well. Lots of things are up. Arrivals are up. So why don't you tell our travel agents audience about that?
So to just put it in one word about what's happening in the Bahamas, I like to say that Nassau, the Bahamas, is hot right now. We're experiencing phenomenal growth, and it's primarily due to, let's start with Nassau. We've had the introduction of the Bahamas product, which is an 1,800 room Hyatt, a 300 room SLS, buzzy millennial style hotel, and of course the Rosewood Hotel, which is their white glove 5-star service hotel, which will open later this spring. And you know that hotel is amazing in the sense that it's got all these rooms, got a huge convention center, a 100,000 square foot casino, the largest in the Caribbean, loads of retail and food and beverage options, a Jack Nicklaus golf course, and what that product has done has said to everybody else on the island of New Providence, Nassau, has said, you know, we got to up our game. Yeah. We got this new product coming on stream. We can't be left in the dust. So Atlantis, which of course everybody knows, it's undergone a major renovation of one of its wings. The Riu on Paradise Island has undergone a $45 million renovation. So there's just lots of new, fresh, buzzy, exceptional products coming on stream in Nassau, and that's what I think has gotten everybody very interested in our destination, and we're seeing it in the numbers.
And how many rooms is that adding into the Bahamas in general and New Providence Island? What's the total room count that's increased?
Okay, so the number of rooms are just north of 2,300 rooms, and we expect, as a result of that property coming on stream, you know, it's their first year, but we expect 250 to 300,000 additional visitors coming to our island. Wow. Stopover visitors, the preferred visitors, those that come and get in a taxi and go to a restaurant and go downtown and experience your cultural options. They're the preferred visitors. So we're very excited about what's coming on stream.
And lots of great things happening in the outer islands as well. You talked about different developments that are going on there, but I think more importantly is that you're up. You said several times over the lunch up. We're month we're up and up. So just tell us a bit about how the increase in those arrivals is going.
Well, what we've done is we've looked at the arrivals to the Bahamas. From air arrivals to the Bahamas, how many people have purchased a ticket to come to the Bahamas at this point last year compared to this point this year? And we're double-digit, 23% numbers are up from our core major markets. And as you talk about the out islands, the other islands in the Bahamas, you see, what is unique about the Bahamas? We're just not one island. When you go to our other Caribbean competitors, they're just one island. When you come to Nassau and you've done Nassau, that's the tip of the iceberg. There's 700 islands, 3,000 keys. Obviously, many of them are uninhabited, but at least 15 and 16 of them are worth a visit. And they have exceptional beauty. They have the most pristine beaches, the crystal clear water. It's low density. Getaway, private, secluded, disconnect, refresh, rejuvenate. That's what the Family Islands is all about.
Now, one thing I think that is unique, because you talked about the increase in many of the rooms. A lot of them are boutique type hotels. Yes. And I think as a result of that, you probably have a really good split between all-inclusive and non-inclusive, and I would think that would have a pretty meaningful impact on the social sort of economic infrastructure and the impact on locals in the islands. Does that, I mean, what not necessarily what's the split, but is that an accurate assumption?
Oh yes, I mean, the advantage of an all-inclusive is you know how much it's going to cost. The disadvantage for the destination is that generally you stay on the reservation. You don't come out of the gates. You stay there because you prepaid and you want to get your money's worth. So in the Bahamas, the vast majority of our hotel offerings are non-all-inclusive. And we have a number of them, but the vast majority are not. And that's very impactful economically to the citizens of the country, because you come out and you go to a store and you go to a restaurant and you go on a tour and you experience the diversity of offerings that we have, and you don't just stay on that one property influenced by the fact I prepaid for it, so I got to get my money's worth. And so as a result, the Bahamas differs in many ways from the other destinations because we have those offerings, especially in the family islands. It's very much go off and explore and meet the locals and connect with the people and to really feel the soul.
And that's a nice segue, because you talked about Airbnb, and I don't know how far along or how progressed other destinations are in working with Airbnb, but you actually indicated that you've entered into a relationship with Airbnb, and things are moving along fairly well. So tell us a little bit about that.
So Airbnb came to us, they signed a memorandum of understanding where they will. They know that these people come to the Bahamas. When they book the holiday, they'll collect the tax on our behalf, and they'll remit it to us. And we're noticing triple-digit growth with Airbnb. People don't necessarily want to stay in a large hotel, don't want that buzzy feel, want to come and stay in a home, and to feel the soul and connect with the people. And just be away from all that buzz. Now, if you want to go there, you can jump on the car that your Airbnb person provides you, and you can drive to the casinos and the restaurants and the beaches and the slides and all that. But then you retreat into your Airbnb environment. So we're very excited to see that disruptor take off.
So they're keeping everybody on their toes. That's for sure.
And another enormous benefit is it allows persons not to have to spend 10, 20, 30 million to be in the hospitality business. You only got to fix up a room in your house and you're in the hospitality business. So that really is impactful to the average citizen, because you can be in the hospitality business just by fixing up a room in your home.
True. Okay, that's a fantastic update. I appreciate it very much, and all of our agent viewers are up to date on all things Bahamian now. So thank you very much, and thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
We'll
so
see you
much.
again soon. Okay, thank you.